What's up, everyone? About to hook another trout. We got trout going crazy and some bass, but we're about to hook another trout here. What is going on? Why did it do that? We're dog fishing today. Lake Pagosa. Just got done running some errands. And now we're trying to catch us some trout or some bass. We just got one trout. There's a bunch of big bass following it when I caught it. One looked like a smallmouth too, so that was kind of cool. But there's a lot of trout around. There's some bass around. Let's see what we hook. Fishing Factor, host Fishing Factor. We're fishing with the dock runner today. We also got the Shimano for some bass, but we're trying to catch some trout right now. That's what we've been seeing, signs of life around. Had a couple followers and hooked one. It will be on video later. But there's definitely trout and bass around. Probably some crappie too. But we'll at least try and get one on the live stream. Now we got one on the board. What's up, Marnie? Thanks for stopping in again. We're doing some fishing at the lake. Finally got outside on a beautiful day after the rains and snow. You can see right above the one, right above me, that white is a snow-capped mountain in the background. But we're just doing a little fishing. Finally got on the water. We'll hopefully get our bass boat out by next week. So the only thing holding us up right now, getting it in on this lake, is getting our registrations and our permits. But seeing some trout surface. There's one just off in the distance I'm going to cast on right now. Just made a cast on them. We'll see if we can hook them up. There we go. That's the trout. Oh, he spit it. I don't know if you saw him jump. The trout bit me and spit. That was freaking cool though. Caught that on camera. I saw the whole thing. I saw him bite it, and then I just didn't set the hook like I should have, unfortunately. Drove that trout a little wild. Get some other fishermen probably showing up right about now. This is that time of day. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate all the support. It is getting a little bit of wind here on the lake, which I don't like, but it's still nice. Still good fishing conditions. We just gotta get the fish to stick. I'll just bite. There's some fly fishermen out on the other side of the lake. I don't know if you can see them. They're in the boat right there. We're fishing with the ugly stick dock runner and a mini micro tube, so this is the tube bait we got going. And then the Berkeley, or the ugly stick dock runner setup. We got these tadpole lures from Crusend we might try here in a bit, but this is the best bait to use right now to ensure a hookup. We already got some wind knots we had to correct. So hopefully we can hook up a fish. Seen them coming out of the depths, and I've seen them on the surface, so been around a little bit everywhere. Come on, why not? Nothing you could do about the wind. There we go. What's up, Blitz? We got one on the board. We're trying to catch another. We hooked one on the live and had a video of it jumping and spitting me. We're just fishing at this dock here by my house at Lake Pagosa. Try to cast a little bit in a different direction. Dave the director, what's up? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the support, guys. Finally got out and got fishing. So I was a little stoked. Excited to cast and get some lines wet. We're targeting right now trout. There are bass around, but they're kind of shy on under the dock. Might try some different things to try and lure those guys. Some good sized bass though. What up, man? Hope you're having a good one, Dave. Happy Thursday, everyone. Sometimes gotta let it sink out. Sometimes these fish are down deep. We hooked one and scared one. That's for sure. Haven't had any chasers as of recent. Seeing some boils over here though. Cast that direction. Yeah, the water is kind of nice. It's super cold, but we got one fish earlier, one trout. We also lost one trout. Marnie was here for that. Ooh, we got one coming right now. Oh, it's chasing. We had a chase. We had a trout chase, so it's a good sign. Probably next cast, this cast or next, we can hook one, possibly. When they're chasing, that means they're hungry, so just gotta keep at it. I have polarized lenses, so I can see pretty good and see about 3 feet under the water, which is where I'm kind of running my lure. And we're getting some chases, some follows, some bites. What's up, Edwin? Long time no see, man. Good to see you, brother. Door dashing, right on. Thanks for the heart, me. Blitz out, door dashing, watching some fishing. All we're missing is some music by Edwin James on the soundtrack. The 2 fly fishermen that were in the boat, looks like they docked up the boat and they're gonna go grab lunch or something. They've probably been out there for a while. I saw them bring in one trout. Scares the fish away. These fish will bite here no matter what. This lake's pretty fishy. We'll see. Oh, we're getting bit. Chased. Oh, there we go. We're on. We're on. We're on. We got a trout, guys. Oh, it's jumping on the other side. I can't get it on screen right now. He's pulling some drag, jumping. I'll try and move him over. Get him in front of the camera. He's camera shy. Right on the surface. There he goes. Gonna jump again. Oh! Little stocky rainbow. Healthy one. Maybe it'll get these bass excited that are around here. They were chasing the trout I caught before. Here he comes. The bass is chasing him. Oh my God. This is cool. Bass is trying to get him. How funny would it be to catch a bass on this trout? Probably like a 2-pound bass too. And he don't like this trout messing around his waters, splashing around. Try and get this trout in and unhook it. But nice. We got on this rod, I think it's 4-pound test. And then my other rod I have like get this trout off. Hold on 1 second. We got the trout, guys. Get the trout. Hold on. There we go. This was 4-pound test. Oh, we just flopped him into the water. He just flopped out of the hands. He's kind of floating a little belly up, but I think he'll make it. If he didn't hurt himself too bad. Shit. I don't like killing trout, so if he did, I'll snag him. See if I can get him to move. There he goes. Swam off. He swam off. He was shell shocked. Sometimes I'd eat them, but I'm not trying to cook any trout tonight, and I want to catch and release. There's a limit of only 2 fish, and if I catch 2, I have to stop fishing. So 2 that I keep. A floater, nah, he swam off, so I'm stoked. The water's so cold here, they'll usually swim off. In the summer, I gotta be a lot more careful. I should have wet my hands before that. But I think he just got shell-shocked because he slipped out of my hands and took a bounce on the docks. What's up, Dad Formula? We fishing. We're out here on Lake Pagosa. You can see the snow-capped mountains in the distance right above my bubble there. And we just caught a trout. Thanks for the go, Pops. Just caught a trout, had a bass chasing it. There's like a nice, about 2-pound bass under this dock right now, but you don't want anything but a trout, and I don't think I got any trout baits. What's up, Edwin? Thanks for the pops. Appreciate you guys catching me fishing. Fat man fishing, let's go. We caught them on the dock runner. So we're fishing like the mini, it's about a 3-foot rod, ugly stick dock runner. And it's a super ultralight. Good for trout, crappie, and bluegill and stuff. And then we brought our bass rod, but the bass are kind of being a little picky. I didn't see any spawning or anything out. Reach out and grab them. Ooh, we got another trout chasing us though. Oh, here we go. We're about to get bit. Oh, we got hit. He's coming back. He's coming back. Will we hook up? Oh, we missed it. He's right under the dock. We'll get one on this cast. Watch. That trout was aggressive. The trout definitely bite at this lake. It's decent for bass and crappie as well, and perch. Ooh, we were on. We had one. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's swiping at it. See if he'll get it. We'll see if we'll get it this time. Nope. Another cast. The trout are scared. When we get close to the dock, they always take off because the dock I'm standing on has 2 big bass under it. Yeah, it's a great lake. This is Lake Pagosa in Pagosa Springs. This is the second biggest little lake we have around the houses and stuff here in town. I live on the biggest one, Hatcher, which is just down the road, about 5 minutes. And then we've got some really big lakes, Lake Navajo, Lake Vallecito, Lake Williams. Those are all a little bit of a drive, like 30 minutes to an hour away, depending on which one. But those hold some big fish, have pike in them and stuff like that. Smallmouth, largemouth bass, German brown trout. This lake has some brown trout in it, mainly rainbows, some brook trout. I haven't seen any tiger trout, but there could be if there's both species, brown and brook. But we're just casting a mini jig, throwing it out, trying to get some trout to bite, see if we can get another one on the live. We've gotten 2 so far today. We hooked one and it jumped and got away, but we got it on camera, so that was at least cool. I saw it chasing a fly on the surface, cast it on it, and the mini jig, and got bit. Fly fishermen are going back out on their boat. Hopefully I'll have my boat in the water here. Yeah, the lake's super calm. No wind today. We just had a storm pass that dumped some snow in the higher elevations and then rained on us. Snow rain, or rain snow is what we call it. It melted. And so today it's really calm, no winds. Knew it would be a good fishy day. My lake's probably going off even better. It's more of a trout lake, but this one has better cell service. So my other lake, I can't do a live fishing. So I'm kind of limited in where I get service. They don't have service like the people from Uganda that are in Africa that have service everywhere. So I gotta fish where I can get service to go live. Surprised we haven't hooked up yet again. Gotta slow down. This lake is kind of small, so you can't use gas powered engines. It's all electric motors. You guys will see the fly fishermen cross the screen here in a bit. They're on a little drift boat. Don't see any chasers on this one. Thanks, guys, for stopping in, sending that support. I think I'm gonna switch lures. We're just gonna go with something a little bit more aggressive for this trip. Throwing on a Castmaster. I want to say this one is a 32 of an ounce. It's really small. It's not a 32 16th of an ounce, but it's one of the smaller Castmasters they make. just puts out a little more shine. So cast a little further distance, and it also sinks a little faster. But a lot better opportunity to get a hookup when they bite it. It's a funner bite too. Cormorant was around. Those guys eat fish like crazy, all different kinds, shapes and sizes. Gotta watch out for them guys. Nothing. Thought I'd have a chaser by now. Yeah, no, this is what I want to do every day, Blitz. These are the lives I want to do. Just gotta feel good, and oh, those guys just lost one. I gotta feel good, and then yeah, weather's gotta be right. Usually the fish gotta be biting. They're not biting right now. They were. You might have to switch lures again, but we'll see. Ew, I saw one surface. Here we go. Casted near it. Hopefully that will get us a bite. Watch. Fish are hungry. Seeing a couple jumping up. Didn't even get a follow. I spooked him when we casted on him. Maybe switching to the Castmaster was not the brightest idea. Maybe a Rapala. Mini Shad Rap Rapala. I'm gonna let this one sink for a while. Give it a count of 10. I think next. Ooh, we got a follower. Oh, he dipped out. Got a nice, like, 1.5 pound trout chasing. At least we got a chaser, right? That came from deep. So let it sink out for about 10 seconds and then reeled it in. Sometimes they'll let it hit the bottom. It's like the deeper part of the lake, so. Oh, missed on a swipe again. Coming from the depths. We'll get one here. You just gotta be patient. We're really letting it sink out this time. I had to get a drink. Sometimes reeling in faster gets them to not be so finicky. There we go. Oh, I thought so. We missed them. We missed them on that cast. Let it sink out again. Sinking out has been the best method as of lately. Come on. Come on. Nothing. Come on. We might go back to the mini jig. This one I'm not letting sink out so much. Just reeling it in. Trying to attract some fish. Don't let this one sink out. Thanks, Blitz, man. I don't think anyone. Don't let this one sink out. Thanks, Blitz, man. I don't think anyone. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch lures here. Hang tight. We're switching. Switching it up. Almost done tying up here. Sorry, guys. bring too much bass gear because we knew it's going to be trout fishing session. All right, we back. Now we've got the little, it's a spinner with a, all right, we back. Now we've got the little, it's a spinner with a trout bait, German brown trout bait on it. So maybe this gives it a little more flash. Maybe we can even hook a bass on this guy. It sinks out a little better than the Castmaster, but still gives that flash. Tracks them trout. I caught perch on it. Trout, bass. Just all depends what's biting. Let this one sink out a little bit. Do our 10 count. Ooh. That's a cormorant. Then we got those Trusend tadpole baits to try out. What's up, Nothing Meek? We fishing at the local fishing hole, Lake Pagosa here. Ooh, about to get hit. Oh, missed it. He's coming back. Had a trout swipe at it 2 times. Thanks for the likes, the shares, guys. All the engagement means a lot. This would be working better if I was trolling. I'm gonna switch it up again. Sorry, guys. Has mini jigs. Let's try one of these Trusends. Try the good old Trusend. That's one thing, if you're not getting bit, and you're getting chased but not bit, you might want to switch. Tying a basic uni knot real quick. Back out on the water. So, we got this lure by Trusend. It's a tadpole lure with an underspin. We're going to see what we can catch with it. Brought to you by our sponsors. Much better casting distance with this lure. And this thing's gonna shine and get bit. Watch. We're gonna get a trout or a bass on it. Thanks, AI, for telling me what I already know. What's up, Game Changer? Thanks for stopping in. We're just fishing our local lake here. Trying to come up on some fish. What's up, AP? Sorry guys, I haven't caught one for a while. Fish are being snaky. We've had some chasers. There we go. Cast near the boil. See if this can produce one. Going a little bit fast on the retrieve, but slowing it down this time on our retrieve. Beautiful day on the lake though, jeez. Sometimes there's bald eagles and stuff scooping fish and off spray. No hits, no hits. I'll let this one sink. Sink out. We got to go back always to the mini jig too, so we got our options. We got our options. There we go. That's a fish. We're hooked up, guys. I don't know what it is. We're hooked up, guys. I don't know what it is. Let's go. Nice, healthy bass, too, guys. This is what we wanted. Nice, healthy bass, too, guys. This is what we wanted. On the percent. He's right under the dock. I gotta get him scooped and then we'll show you what we got. Oh, there's a bigger one with him. Holy shit. Got him. Got him. Got him. We'll go to the other camera. Woo! On the true send. True send. That lure. The true send, guys. Right in the top lip, too. I don't have anything to weigh him, but I'd say it's probably like a 2 pound. I don't have anything to weigh him, but I'd say it's probably like a 2 pound, healthy 2 pound bass. Beautiful. Belly a little pink, but healthy. This thing's been eating a lot of health underneath the dock, so hopefully we can get one more bigger. We're gonna let him go. I'll try and do this on camera. Let me switch. So let me switch. So we like to do fun things when we do these big guys like this. Pull them in the water. Let them go. There we go. That's what we were looking for. That's what we were trying to do today. Get a bass. Just had to put on the right lure. Tresend. We'll give a shout out to Tresend Lures. Oops. So here we go. Tresend underspin tadpoles. Good lure, catches bass. First time using it, we got one. And catching bass here is not easy. So we're super pumped. We're gonna keep trying to fish. Try to get another one. Horrible rainbow cast. That got me pumped. That made my day. Yeah, let's go. Another good bass on the books. We got a bass, two trout. Lost one trout on the spit. But it's a beautiful day. Good day to be fishing. My record here at this lake is 20 trout. But that was awesome. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Give me a big ass bass. Yeah. He'll be home in an hour, Meek. Oh, I'll be home in an hour, Meek. Oh, we're getting bit again. That was big. Oh. My heart thumps when I get bit like that. I sorted all that out. Keeping the Humvee. Keeping the Humvee. Hope we kill the bass. See if we can get another. Ooh, big bite. I was looking the other way. There's another big bite. Make sure this lure's not all bound up all weird. There we go. We're gonna get one on this cast. Watch, guys. We're getting another big bass. Get another big bass. Ooh, just got tapped. Damn it, missed him. Could be a little perch. They hit hard like that too, on the bottom. They hit really hard, but then they don't fight that hard. There are some big perch. Thanks, Herman. Appreciate it, brother. We've gotten one bass, 2 trout so far. It's been a great day fishing. Can't complain. Spent the last couple days inside, hiding from the rain, snow. Rocks. He's getting caught up a little bit. I think it was some rocks.
Catch them all.
Got 3 so far.
Huh?
3 fish so far. It's been good. A lot of trout around and some bass.
Crappies?
I know crappie, but I've seen a lot of trout and bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's bass, there's perch, that's for sure. The perch gets so thick in here, you can't catch anything else but perch sometimes. It gets frustrating. That's what's biting though. You can tell by the little one hitters. They slam it though. Yeah, especially on the banks. Yeah, and once you catch one perch, you're gonna catch like 20 of them. Ice fishing is ridiculous. Like every drop you catch a perch. Getting a little bit of a breeze wind. If it picks up anymore, we might call it and just head back to the house to finish some chores. Definitely wanted to just get some live in and go live for fishing. We've been almost live for an hour. There's yellow perch in here. We don't have any white or blue. We have a crappie, white crappie and black crappie, but I haven't seen any today. Usually around this time of year, they start migrating to the shallows to spawn too, so who knows when that's going to be. I don't see any nests. I looked. I'm going to go look again. Let's cast it back out. Yeah, bass love perch. Yeah. I don't know if I can use live bait perch here at this lake to catch a bass. I know it would work. A bass were trying to eat my trout earlier, and I had like a 1.5 pound trout on. But there's like 2 big bass hanging out under this dock monsters. Yeah, you can still do it every now and then. No one's looking, right? I'm stoked I still got one on this bait though. That's what it is. Underspin, tadpole, battery send. We're gonna sink it out and try a slow jigging method again. No sunken islands at this lake. That'd be good if there was. They drained down this lake last year to do some repairs on some piping, and it's a pretty shallow flat bottom lake. There ain't a ton of structure like rocks and stuff besides the side I'm fishing on is the dam, and there's a lot of rocks over here. That's why the bass fishing over here is a little better. Oh, we're hooked up. Unless I'm stuck. Damn it. Thought we were on one. We're in the rocks. Don't lose it. What's up, Sapo? Trying to get our bait unstuck right now. Appreciate the heart me. Dang, we're gonna end up losing this bait. Hopefully not. Yeah, we lost it. We're gonna switch back to a trout bait though. Go with a mini jig. Probably not gonna get a bass on it, but we'll at least get another trout. All by feel. I can't see what I'm doing. Trust me. What do we do here? Tangle dangle. This rod reminds me of my old Ken cord. One of my favorite rods ever. Back to the mini jig. This will produce one. We should at least get a trout. Might take a little while, but we'll hook one. Surprised we didn't get anything on the Castmaster. Yeah, little guys. So I got the ultralight rod going today. Do you not like the way this is swimming? Sometimes you just gotta pull the line so it's at the head of the lure. You know, it'll swim better. Got a peacock with your name all over it. Nice, brother. I need to go peacock bass fishing. I'm down once I get the chance to do some traveling. We just catching little guys compared to them peacock bass. Did get a largemouth bass today though. About a pound and a half, 2 pounder. Dudes are starting to show up from work. Ankh is not tough. You got me right there, Zach. How are them skins, brother? Opening up a fish camp in Brazil. Awesome, that's freaking rad, man. I'm down to travel to Brazil. The only thing right now is I gotta work on being able to fly. My head injury has kept me from flying. Still haven't flown since I got my head injury, which sucks. So I'd like to do some traveling. We've been to Mexico, go to Baja, Mexico a lot. Come on. Let's sink this out. See what happens. He's chum it all now. I never really fish much bait fishing unless I'm doing ocean. Then I'll chum and use bait. But if I'm freshwater fishing, I'm 99% using lures or soft plastics, jigs, stuff like that. These lakes definitely would smash with live bait or any kind of bait fishing. It's almost too easy. Fishing definitely slowed down a little. I just say that because I don't see a lot of surface action. There was like boils consistent for a while. Just gotta hook one more. Let this one sink out a little bit more. Fish it finesse slow. Yeah, resting from lunchtime, man. We just fed them a ton. They stay down too because of the bald eagles and the ospreys. So they try and hide out in when it's super like clear out like this and calm. But this lake gets lit up sometimes with a ton of fish jumping all over the surface. So I'm trying to fish down deep. Oh, this guy got one next to us, I think. No, he's fly fishing. We'll probably take off here in the next 5 minutes if we don't get one. It's because there's some more fishermen here. Oh, trout just swooped by. Just because there's a bunch of other fishermen, I don't want to take over the whole dock or fishing scene. Yeah, fly fishing's fun. I like doing it more from like a boat or a kayak or my float tube. I don't like doing it from shore. Just worried about people around and getting hooked in trees, grass, all that kind of crap. But we'll do some fly fishing for sure, Meek. Here in the next week. There are trout circling again. I can see them. Yeah, I got waders. I'll go fish the river and use my waders and fly fish there too. I'll fly fish the rivers just because it's a little bit more fun. Challenging, I'd say. Sometimes the fish on the river are a lot more finicky too. seeing them, but not getting them. I know. I just got to be a little bit more patient too. Getting tired though. It's almost broccoli time for me. Speaking of that, I got my vape somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, there's like 6 more fishermen that just showed up. We might stop by the lake over by my house. Have to give it a shot. At least a look-see. It might be a little bit more windier than where we're at here. But I'm gonna pack up some stuff here real quick. Packed up at least. Thanks guys for hanging out. I'll probably get going to the next lake here. If we don't hook one. That will be it for this lake. This fishing session. Thanks, Fish Addicts. We're just about to switch spots, head to the next lake. We did have a good success of 2 trout and 1 bass, but give you guys a quick shot around. It's the lake. We got some old man on the dock. I was fishing on the dock. And a bunch of these fishermen right here just showed up. So we're going to take off just so we can share the fishing grounds and fish with everyone else. But just got to grab my tripod. It's pretty cool. It wraps around so it can attach to almost anything, which makes it nice when I'm on a dock like this to film. But we're gonna head back to the Jeep, call it. Yeah, it definitely helps. I need to work on getting me a chest harness, but I don't like fishing with a chest harness because you can't really see the chat. Thanks, man, for all the gifts. Appreciate it. The chat. Thanks, man, for all the gifts. Appreciate it. Appreciate all those. We're gonna head back to the car. And the next lake's like 5 minutes away, so I might just stop, start, restart. I don't want to get any violations for driving. But we got some fly fishermen here. Youngsters getting it down. Almost looks like a school class or something. Wait a sec. At the Jeep. Give me a second. Pretty sure it's a fly fishing class. Or your school. Film them for a little bit. There's some trout over by that dock too if you want to try it. Yeah, they're circling around there.
You know, I might go check it out.
Caught a couple over there, so they're just out a little deeper and like they're coming up to the surface, but they've been down and out pretty deep is where I hooked most of them. Right on. So we're gonna kill the stream here and head to our next lake, guys. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Fish Addicts, for